not doing a lot of lives lately, but I wanted to go on live and get some feedback from all of you. I'm also eating lunch, so if you have problems with people eating things on camera, I apologize, but I gotta do it. Okay, so here's my dilemma. So you can see somewhere the title of this video. Um, I am interested in designing some gender affirming male, like female to male, transgender lingerie. And the bottom half isn't really the issue for me. Hey, Winter. Um, so the bottom half really isn't an issue for me. I feel like finding options for male lingerie from the waist down is pretty simple. Um, you know, jocks, I hate the word panties. But like things like that aren't an issue. I can wear my packer, feel very gender affirmed, and can make it as femme or as masc as I want. The issue is the top. Now, for those of you who are somehow unaware, I have a very large chest, and my surgery date has been pushed back till July. So I kind of want to have options. So I need like a designer's eye, or even if you just kind of know quite a bit about yarn and stitches and stuff like that, that can help me think about how I want to design something that goes across the chest that kind of conceals it, but still is like sexy, but not female sexy, is pretty challenging, and I'm running into a lot of like mental hangups about how to do this. So I guess like, so I posted this on like the Gothic crochet group that I'm in. I tried to post it on the Not Your Grandma's Crochet group, but I think they banned me from making making posts because I posted like plush penises, and they were like, some people were very upset about that, which, whatever, not bothered by that. But like, don't say like not your grandma's, like, don't be like adults only like crochet, and then like you can't post like even remotely adult content, right? Like I'm not posting like, I've seen way more scandalous posts elsewhere, and then like people get very upset that like an adults only crochet group is somehow like not allowed to talk about that. So let me kind of express my dilemma by showing you first my binder. It might have a lot of deodorant stains on it because I wear deodorant sometimes. So this is my binder. You can see that the neckline, maybe you can't see. So this is the neckline right here. It's very high. It comes to right about here. So the good thing about that is that any cleavage that is created, because my chest is large, my cleavage goes up quite a bit once I start pushing things down, is that it hides any cleavage, right? Which, so like cleavage coverage is like a huge thing for me. And I'm gonna take notes so that I can put together. Mesh looks very, and you have like intertwined strips of yarn, like mummy style, going across. Okay, I like that. So my problem is like, I kind of need like a binding effect without being a binder. And that's where I really struggle. And I posted in the Gothic group, but I guess it wasn't clear enough. People were like, oh, just make this like crochet top that is for large chest. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. I want something that like conceals my chest, not like highlights it by putting it in a bikini top, basically. So this is my binder. I have a couple different ones, but they're all the same design. Ninja Turtles. I found this at Walmart, and honestly, I want to be buried in this hoodie. It's so cool. I love the color blocking. I love Ninja Turtles. I've always loved Ninja Turtles. I'm a big fan of Raph. Which is Raph? I can't quite see the colors right. I think that's wait. Wait, is Raph up top? Oh yeah, Raph's up top. Okay, because I saw red here, but then there's like Michelangelo, and I was like, no, not Michelangelo. I want Raph. Anyways, so what my binder does is so it has a strip. I'm gonna turn it inside out so you can all kind of see it. So the back is like a stretchy lycra. The stretchy lycra is throughout the whole piece, and then there's an additional piece right here is two like crochet piece fabric that stretches slightly but gives a very flat effect. Okay, so because with the binder, the part that conceals doesn't stretch. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I need something that doesn't stretch. But that's very interesting. So maybe like actually doing stretch might be better. Okay, interesting. I like that. Cool. I like that. Yeah. So what it does is so from pretty high up in the shoulder, so right about here, um, to right at the seam line of the outside, to for me, um, this ends up to be kind of like right at the bottom of my chest, which I could even go for something longer just due to how long I've been binding. Um, and the coverage that I want. I like the tank style because I'm kind of a chubby bunny, so I need like anything that helps kind of make this look a little bit better. It stretches enough to be able to put it on. Yeah, see, that's a huge thing is being able to put it on because you can have everything super tight, no stretch, but you got to get it on, and stretch is really important for that. So pulls tight and can put it on. Um, yeah, so you gotta have that stretch. I also thought about potentially having something with no stretch and doing like maybe like a lace up corset back so that I could get it on and then lace it up and like strap in. And that's also inspired kind of by like my She Fit bra, which it zips in the front. It's a sports bra and it zips in the front, which is always a hassle and a half to I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna make it to fit. I'm not even gonna I hate gate swatches. I hate gate swatch. And then like it doesn't make sense in my brain either. I'm like, man. Um but uh so my She Fit bra um like it zips in the front, but it's got like a lot of like Velcro like adjustment straps so you can get it on in theory, and then you can kind of undo the strap, Velcro it back tighter. So it has adjustable straps on the arms, which crisscross on the back, um, and then it has an adjustable back. It's great, and I have to tighten it throughout the day, but it will allow you. Oh, I saw that you're having COVID, and oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That sucks so much. I'm glad people were able to help you out with groceries, though, because that's obviously very important. Yeah, and for me, because this is like a lingerie item, not as much of a long time wearable, I really don't need full day like coverage with it. I just kind of need like if this is one of the only things I'm wearing, I just want to be able to feel comfortable in my own skin with that. And I'm not opposed to like sewing something, but I think it would be cool to crochet. So we got my freaking pizza. Oh, that's awesome. Um, So I thought about potentially, at first I was like, maybe I'll do like a cotton front, like cotton crocheted front, and I don't really. So a lot of the things people were just like suggesting things that like men could wear, and I was like, no, you're not getting it. Like people were like, oh, I've seen mesh tops, but like they were like, you can wear that over your binder, and I was like, how in the hell is that lingerie? And I guess some people bind and it looks more like a sports bra, but for me, it's a fucking like it's a tank top. Like it's not. We're not doing lingerie over that. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't want to. um, it's just I don't know. Like I feel like I want to show more skin with this, which is weird. Ooh, that's fun. I just got an Amazon package because I I didn't get diagnosed, but my doctor has a strong suspicion, and I suggested this to her that I might have seasonal affect disorder. So I just got a bright light. Um, I just got a bright light lamp, and this was $20 on Amazon. My doctor was like, "Get something on Amazon. Don't like." She's like, "I could write a prescription for it, but it's going to cost you more out of pocket than it would on Amazon." So this is $20. It's fairly small. See if it has the measurements on it. I don't think so. But a lot of the reviews were people who had um, uh, that had seasonal affective disorder, and they said it helped them a lot. So it's small, but hopefully mighty. Like me. But yeah, so I don't really want to like wear my binder and then something over it because like although my binder, because I've been wearing them for so long, is kind of like a second skin to me. Granted, I don't really like showing my belly, so maybe I don't know. Like I could do like more mesh stuff over the stomach area, but then have something be more. I don't know. I mean, I could always do like mesh or something. And then a lot of people were like, wear baggy clothes. And I was like, that's my daily life. Like, I don't know. When I think lingerie, I think like more tight fitting. And maybe that's kind of where my mental hang up is that I don't just like immediately go to, to, having, something that's very loose and feeling sexy in it. And that's kind of like the thing is I haven't felt sexy pretty much since I transitioned. And so being able to feel that would be really nice. But it's so hard because with like a lot of female like lingerie, female based lingerie, it's really about like pushing up and out with everything, right? And like for me, I want to like conceal and like cover this area while also being very sexy. And it like some people were like, what about like leather or something like that? And I'm like, that would be cool, and leather does not stretch. Um, so it's like, but that that could be cool, but just like the overflow sides and solid back and front. Yeah, that's a good point. I have seen some like underwear in that kind of vibe where it kind of had like a panel of like sheer on the side. That's a good point. Um, so I could sew something, but like if I was thinking about like what like a leather like I guess like bandeau or whatever it's called like style. I mean, I'm trying to figure out Dujere.
Good news.
Yeah.
Not about teacher.
Uh-huh. I am live, just so you know. I didn't know what you were gonna say, but I just wanted to give you a heads up.
The final offsite booking is in.
Yeah.
Different house.
Yes, Queen. They won't be able to see. You can only see like right here. Nice. I'm very happy for you.
It's the evil listed.
Nice. Cool. I'll check it out.
It has an indoor pool.
Indoor pool. That's fancy. Fancy. Ooh.
I was just like, just try to budget. Just
I'll sleep in the pool. I'll sleep with the fishes.
looking forward to recreating that parent trap moment. She's floating.
Winter says hi.
Hi, Winter.
Al says hi. I don't know if you heard. But I thought about doing like a leather like bandeau style or whatever, where it's just kind of like a tube. But then I was like, I'm gonna have so much overflow here and in my armpits and then potentially under that I was like, I will have to have like leather, like leather, like a foot of leather around me, and like I don't know if that's kind of what I'm going for, which like if I'm thinking about like doming, like I think leather is always a nice touch. But I was just really hoping that I could like crack the code on like lingerie and crochet in this style. But if it's not possible, it's not possible, and that's fine. But it just would be really cool. And I know like a lot of crochet has, you know, pretty visible holes in it, but it doesn't have to, right? Like we crochet things that don't really have um, like highly visible, like see-through moments. So I guess maybe wearing my binder underneath it wouldn't be the worst thing. The leather bandeau might be a good way to go. If you see anything nice, if I see anything nice, I'll send it to you. Thank you. I've been doing a lot of research on male lingerie, and so like I said earlier, like the bottom half really isn't the issue for me. And then when I look at like what tops are available, they're like so highly femme that I just don't vibe with them. And like while I am very femme, when I am looking for this lingerie set that doesn't exist anywhere but potentially in my mind, um, like a lot of them are like just bras that are on like more flat chests, and I'm like, okay, well, that's not really what I'm going for. So I just kind of don't want to do anything like that. So, I wonder if I could do like, it would be cool to do like, uh, I wonder if I could do like a leather strip right here and then like crochet like a baby doll, like silhouette with it. Like, you know, the baby doll, like kind of it focuses on the chest and then it flares out and it's feminine, but it's not like too, you know, whatever. And then there are things that I have that are more like club wear, stripper wear that are like tight fitting all over that I've seen some like male lingerie look like. And for those, I just like I still feel like because of the tight fit and because of what I have underneath, it'll be challenging to pull that off. Now, one thing I do have is I have a binder that is nude, you know, like closer to my skin tone. But my problem with that one is it was one of the first ones I got, so it's very stretched out and it's also a size bigger than I wear now. So like I have to go like so much bigger than my normal clothing size for binders. So like I started with a 4X because that was the recommended size given my chest measurements, and I'm down to a 2X now, which fits me the best. Um, Very difficult to get over my shoulders, but like it fits the best. It's the most flattening. I still have a large chest, so like nothing's gonna make me flat. I've tried trans tape, and it's wizardry. I don't know how anyone with a large chest does it. Because like I guess a lot of the focus is like getting all of this meat kind of underneath right here, but because I already have a lot of tissue there due to my breast shape, I can't like I look like I have just huge boobs on the side. Like it doesn't really work for me. So, and the tape, I mean, I use like a yard of trans tape that is pretty wide, and I still can't get results that I want, and it doesn't like to stick to anything. And I'm just like, bah. So I don't really like trans tape, and I'm also very nervous about taping anyways, because just like binders, trans tape has the potential to do muscle and tissue damage, um, which some people are less concerned about if they're not getting surgery. Um, Binders you typically can wear longer than trans tape, because they're not putting as much strain on the breast tissue itself. They're just kind of compressing and shifting things around a little bit, whereas you're really kind of pulling and tucking uh, tissue with tape, and you can get muscle tears. And if you plan on getting top surgery, those muscle tears can make a normal top surgery into a very complicated top surgery very quickly. So I would prefer to not have to deal with that. So I've only used trans tape like once or twice, and I wasn't happy with the results. So has been the norm for basically, yes, exactly. And like making sure it fits and making so like I'm only designing for myself, because like this will never be a project that I like a product that I like try to sell to anyone, because like I think it's just such a personal, like everyone has different like chest shapes and sizes and needs, and where their tissue falls, and like all of this stuff. So it's really difficult to make something like this mass produced. So but I'm kind of feeling like the leather baby doll. I don't want this like flare out to be leather, because that maybe I don't know. I don't think I do, because like I'm also thinking about like temperature, and like anything that binds up here is gonna be hot, like temperature wise. And then to add like leather here, I don't want to be sweaty before like fun things even happen. But sometimes we must suffer for our joy. So, but yeah, okay, cool. Well, that gives me some ideas. If you see anything out there, let me know. But I'm gonna go. I'm already super tired. I just had a therapy session, so I'm just like dragging ass. And I walked like 15 minutes today. Not to brag or anything, but like that was like a big deal for me, because I was like, I feel like I need to get out of the house and like try to get some like natural vitamin D, but like I truly am like dead right now. So yeah, go sleep, and I really hope you feel better soon. Thanks for showing up, and talk to y'all.